Hello friends. Well, it's drizzly today. Not a good time to go into the garden to make a video. So, what can I do? What can I do? Perhaps indoors gardening video. Let's see what we have there. Avocado, pineapple, banana, a special kind of apple that can be grown in tropics, lemon, Buddha hand citron. Well, today it can be the Buddha hand citron. Another of a series of videos about plants with religious significance. This time, Buddha's hand citron. What is it? It's a Citrus medica, one of the most ancient varieties of citrus, but a special variety or deformity, mutation, a special kind of Citrus medica whose Latin name is Citrus medica variety sarcodactylis. Sarcodactylis. Just like regular Citrus medica, and unlike the rest of the citruses, it has a very special, beautiful, perfumey aroma that does not resemble citrusy smell. And unlike any citrus that I know, well, unlike any citrus known, Buddha's hand, and also one of the many sub-varieties of regular Citrus medica, which I already covered in different video, it has no pulp, no juice. It has just this white rind through and through, and no seeds. The only way it can be propagated is by super easy air layering. The branches of this bush hang down naturally, and when they touch the ground, they root after a while. And likewise, you can either air layer it or make cuttings, and preferably in a sterile medium, root it. It gives away many shapes. In my case, usually most of them are with closed fingers. This is one of the many exceptions that it's kind of semi-open. Once in a while I get more open, once in a while less open. Sometimes I used to preserve it in alcohol. Here is one specimen, many years old, and once in a while I used to photograph them, and once in a while I used to make drawings. Let me show you some drawings. I have them here in a box. Hard to open a box with holding a camera in one hand, so I have to stop. 1 second. Okay, here we go. Here is one of my drawings of Citrus medica. This is just a pencil drawing, but some of those pencil drawings I inked. Here was a very unusual, another one that's only pencil drawing, very unusual Citrus medica that had this shape, fingers kind of as a tip of a fruit. And here is another, this one had a fingers inside of fingers, a little fingers that you could see inside of those bigger fingers, sort of like a little child's hand inside of a grown-up's hand. This is kind of most common shape in our garden. I mean, none of them is common. The bush gives thousands of flowers till one fruit holds, but well, hundreds maybe just. But I'm just saying that kind of more closed fingers is more common than open fingers. The more closed fingers are is the kind of a Buddha hand that's often sold in Asia in front of Buddhist temples, and for some reason it has a red ribbon around it usually. Also it's used for Chinese New Year celebration. Oh, here is one that had a very open fingers, and I draw it. Here again is the more common shape. But they come in all kinds of shapes and sizes. There is no two alike. They are very individual. Here is one with a very close fingers that we had once. This is just a regular Citrus medica, a bumpy one, Malaysian type. Okay, here is another Buddha hand. You see how close? So this kind of drawing is called stippling, that you make an image out of dots. Phone. Moment. Okay, I'm back. What I was trying to say when I was talking about how individual they are is that these drawings I draw all in approximately 1-to-1 ratio. That's why the fruit on the drawing is different size on each drawing. This is how leaf of Citrus medica looks, less pointed than other citrus, with exception of the regular Citrus medica. The Buddha hand Citrus medica and regular Citrus medica have the same kind of leaves. And similarly to fruit, leaves also have a unique smell, but more citrusy than the fruit. Fruit has an aroma just like a perfume. But you can see how less point. Good I draw this because if it rains, we can't go outside, right? Here is another Citrus medica. Some of these drawings I don't wanna get into in this video because there are about other citrus like the navel orange. Here also cut through navel orange. How it looks like two oranges sometimes. So I guess that's all I have in this box. I was also going to show you how it looks when it's cut, but this one is not ripe yet, so I'll just show it to you on a photos from the internet. One moment, please. Okay, I'm back. If you type in Google Citrus medica Buddha hand and go to image section, you can see different photos of different fruit. Here is one for celebrating Chinese New Year. You see the red ribbon I mentioned? Here is one variegated. And here is one cut, where you see it has no fruit inside. And if cut the other direction, okay, again you see no juice, no fruit, no seed, only the pulp. Very unusual fruit, isn't it? Here you can see how the leaves are kind of more round than the usual citrus. The usual fruit we can buy in a store or on a market, but the unusual, it's up to us to grow, to have an unusual, beautiful garden. And while it is possible to preserve this shape by buying alcohol in pharmacy, you can also put it into a drinking alcohol and make special drink that has that special aroma. Here is somebody who made such a product. So, dear friends, I hope I inspired you to do something new and unusual. Grow a bush with a fruit that's perfume and has religious significance. Oh, and something else I was going to still tell you. Years ago, I crossed a lemon with Buddha hand. Lemon was variety, the Meyer lemon, the most common lemon sold in supermarkets. I was hoping to create a Buddha hand that would have a fruit inside, or seeds inside, or fruit, or seeds and fruit inside. It didn't happen. All that happened is that I have a lemon that smells like Buddha hand. It's super easy to root twigs, just like from Buddha hand. And otherwise, it's just like lemon. But the tree is not so tree-like. It's more like a bush whose twigs are long and want to go on the ground unless pruned. So that's the only kind of hybrid I did. And then I was hoping to do from that F2 or back crossing to accomplish more of my original goals, but didn't get around to that. I'm getting too old for that, I think, and also it takes lots of space. I had to graft the seedlings of that hybrid in order to speed up the manifestation of a result. So basically I have a bush on different main branches of it are different seedlings of this hybrid. But it has a wonderful aroma, and that is not citrus-like, but it's like the citrus medica-like. So I accomplished something. It was fun. Okay, now maybe I'm finished with this video, unless I can think of something else. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye.